evening and welcome to what used to be the fall concert, but is now the What We Do concert. My name is Matt Schlesinger. I'm the choral director here at Hoffman Estates High School. This is Megan Risser. She is student teaching with us. And this is our brand new collaborative pianist, Andrew Luswick. It's round of applause for all of them. And hopefully they do great things. So the What We Do concert kind of came about the fact that this concert is ridiculously early in the year. Nobody should have to put together a choral concert with 6 weeks of school. It just is nuts. So in an effort to make this actually something that's interesting and exciting for you other than just hearing a couple of songs that we've scratched together, honestly, this concert then is for you a peek into what the choral program here is like. So you're actually getting to see what your kids are doing on a regular basis. Yes, when they ask me, I was not here yesterday, what did we do? We sang. I know that's what we all know that's what it is, but it's more than that. It's so much more than that. And you deserve a chance to kind of get to see. So this is your peek into that. We're going to start off with a piece called Nico Kele Bawa. This piece is one of our ILMEA ILMEA district pieces, meaning that schools all around this area here have been practicing and prepping this song so that individual students can audition with it. But we kind of took it the extra step, and we're going to be performing it. It's an African piece. Let me see if I can say it right. It's Shloho is the language. I've been working on that for a long time. Some of those consonants are a little tricky. But we're really excited to present it to you. It's kind of a prayer, kind of a meditation, kind of a freedom song. It kind of fits a lot of different categories. So we're really excited to sing for you Nico Kele Bawa.
Nico
the song first, and that one, the text is by Robert Louis Stevenson from his poems about children, and he's talking about being scared of the wind and the storms and thinking it sounds like a horse galloping by. Pretty good setting of that. It actually kind of invokes that. Now, it is your turn. So, one of the things we do every day is we do warm-ups. Now, they're not really warm-ups. What that actually is a chance to learn vocal technique. And one of their favorite ones is one that happens to be a palindrome. The words are, sit on a potato pan, Otis. It's the same forward and backwards because it's a palindrome. We can say that, sit on a potato pan, Otis. You're not doing very good with this call and response thing. I say, you say it back. Sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis. Now you're getting the idea. Sit on a potato pan, Otis. 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 Okay, you're ready for this. Kind of D major. It goes, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Good luck. Try it. Oh no! I think it seems only fair we make them do it first. Don't you? Anyway, you're like, yeah, first, second, third, and everything. I'm ready. One, two, three. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. So tempo and rhythm are important. And again, you got excited there. One, two, three. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan. They can change styles too. That's pretty cool. Oh wow. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Lovely. Nice job. This is not the universal symbol for scoop a bit of soup. It's stand up. Stand up. And it's your turn now. I hope you've learned it. And 1, 2, here we go. Sit on a potato pan, sit on a potato pan, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. Sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis, sit on a potato pan, Otis. In case you didn't know, I run an adult chorus on Tuesday evenings. You are all now invited because you will have a great time in there. You should sign up for second semester, but that's a different story entirely. We're going to sing to you our second piece, which is on you stay. Kaufman Estates High School Madrigals, and we focus primarily on music from the mid-1400s to the mid-1500s. It's a little niche. When people ask me, is that an old song? I say, yes, that's an old song. That's what I think of when I think of old music. One of the cool things about singing madrigals is that the music hasn't changed. The sound of it has changed. The way the music works. But to be blunt, every single song from the Renaissance is the same as it is now. It's about love, money, religion, or anything else that's on those same kind of things. Basically, things that moved people 500 years ago move people today. And it hasn't changed a bit. And yep, there are some madrigals that are just as inappropriate as things when you flip on the radio. It really was, because they had nothing better to do at the time. These are not. We are focused this year on telling a story. Actually, our theme for our madrigals this year is that we've done 50 years. We need a vacation. And so we are taking a beach vacation. This first one we're going to sing for you is called El Grillo, and it is the cricket. And this is the one we sing near the end of our set when the sun is going down and the crickets are coming out. And the story that they're telling is about a cricket who sings beautifully and really long notes. And he does it all for love. The next piece is called O Dolce Vita Mia, which they're talking about living the sweet life. And it kind of goes a little awry at the end. It kind of becomes a struggle, because living the sweet life has to do with relationships, and it definitely doesn't all work out the way they want it to. But it's vacation, so we're just going to focus on the sweet life part of it. Now, they're working on telling stories. We're going to jump to that ending section for you. And do a little bit of that. The first time we do it, we're going to do it without our storytelling skills.
Come
have a tendency to work where they can kind of start to tell the story on their own. Magical composers built the story into the way it's sung, but it still needs some help. Let's add in the struggle, the tension, the strife, that Italian pathos that this song has. Same thing, but now take it behind. 2, 3, 4. Ed io mi struggo come neva sole. Ed io mi struggo come neva sole. Ed io mi struggo come neva sole. Ed io mi struggo come neva Even if you don't speak Italian, you can almost start to hear the pain and the struggle in the song. So we're going to sing the whole thing for you. O dolce vita mia.
president of HIPPA, which stands for Hoffman Estates Music Parent Association. It's a mouthful. So we call ourselves HIPPA or Music Boosters. We're essentially the PTA, but our only job is to support the music department. So we raise money throughout the year to fill in the gaps where the music department needs additional funding. And we also provide, we hope, a sense of community for music department families. So this year we had a music picnic for the first time for our music department things like that throughout the year. But we also, the HIMPA, our mission is to support music education. We really believe that music education is essential. How many of you were maybe in music yourself in high school? Show of hands. Okay, so you know how important music is. I myself am a former band kid and orchestra kid, married an orchestra choir kid who is actually in, I don't know where Schlesinger went, he's in choir, there he is, he's in the adult choir with him, so he loves that he has a chance to sing again. So if you were a choir kid yourself, definitely I'll promote that as well. So you can support us with our various fundraisers throughout the year. We have a kind of goofy one coming up, but we're really kind of excited to try something different. It's called Santa Can. If you have really stinky garbage cans and would love for someone else to come clean them at your house, come get a flyer at our table. They come to your house, they clean them out for you, and we get 20% back. So it's a great way for you to get your garbage cans clean and for us to raise some money for your kids. We also are known for selling cheesecakes at Thanksgiving. It's going to look a little different this year because things changed with that company, but we still will be selling dessert before Thanksgiving, so look for more about that coming soon. And then our next meeting, we'd love to have you come, is October 21st. We meet in the band room, and the music teachers all come, and you get to learn about what's going on in the music department directly from them, which is a great way to stay connected. So at the end of the concert, if you'd like to come by and grab a flyer with our website, with our fundraiser information, or even buy a card magnet, we have a few of these left. They're $5. They say Hawks Music on them. Come on by and support your music kids in a different way. Thanks so much.
My name is Megan Risser. As Mr. S said, I am a student teacher. I'm with the University of Illinois, and this is my student teaching semester. And a large majority of my focus as a teacher has been with this wonderful group. This is Hoffman Singers. This is our middle group. Our introductory group is the treble bass choir over here. So if it's your first time in choir, you join this choir. It doesn't matter your age group. It doesn't matter the grade you're in. You join choir, you're treble bass. And this is our middle group where we grow our skills. And honestly, I have a very good group to work with. These are some excellent singers. I've been very blessed. And for our next piece, there was an extra component that we decided to add, and it's another one of our warm-ups. It's one that I made myself. You guys know how to go. They'll show you, and then you'll see.
And y'all know what's coming next, right?
Some of them have our high range, some of them have our low range. One thing that is often overlooked, and one that I like to play with, is something that has to do with our brains. Thinking is a very important part of singing, especially if we want to sing well, and especially if we want to sing quickly, especially if we want to sing well quickly. Now I shall test your brains. I'll double test your brains because you gotta go backwards.
Don't worry, concert choir and treble bass choir are going to help you out. You'll be fine.
Right,
Nobody's
guys?
been hurt yet.
No, we're never sorry.
Yeah. The next piece we're going to sing is called Ariemos. It's an interesting piece because the words don't mean anything, which is more of a band and orchestra thing, doing just music without text that goes with it. So Jenkins wrote this piece to really invoke a sound, a feeling, and didn't use the text to guide it. So, Ariemos. Who are already well-versed in playing the alto recorder. We're really lucky to have that here. Yeah. Go. really excited about concert choir this year. We made a realization just the other day. Most choirs are made up of a variety of different kinds of people, which everything is, but most choirs have some folks who are vocal leaders, some folks who are strong music readers, some folks who like to just kind of fit into it and kind of go with the flow with the group. And kind of made a realization the other day. Standing behind me is an entire group of people who are all leaders. And it was actually making for some interesting, weird sounds in concert choir. There was a lot of sound all the time. And it took a realization of that to realize that we could all just kind of relax and trust each other as an ensemble. It was a cool moment because the group changed dramatically at that point. Not that I'm putting them on the spot right now and expecting you to hear that, but you will get to hear that in our next piece, which is Things That Never Die by Lee Dangler. It's one of my favorite pieces to perform because of the format of the piece. It starts off with talking about things that are important that always will be, the pure, the bright, the beautiful that stirs our hearts in youth, the impulses to wordless prayer, things that just are there, that we don't have to do anything about. These things can never die. Then the middle verse goes into things that are a little bit more requiring us to do work. The timid hand stretched forth to aid a brother in his need, a kindly word in grief's dark hour that proves a friend indeed. These things will never die, as long as we keep working on them. And then the third verse comes around to let nothing pass, for every hand must find some work to do. Lose not a chance to waken love. And the song focuses back in again on universal truths that must not be lost. And then he ends with the phrase in the music again, these things can never die. It's a beautifully framed and worked piece of music. And we're excited to sing for you, Things That Never Die.
He
cool things we get to explore in concert choir is creating different sounds, different tone qualities. Different songs require different kind of singing. This one, Viva la Musica, it's in Italian, it's a round, it's not, doesn't really call for anything other than beautiful singing, but we're going to give it to you in some different styles. Let's see if concert choir can keep up with it. By the way, they have no idea that we're doing this. I'm making this up as I go along. What style should we do? Will you give me basic number 9, the opening. Will give it to me as delicate, gentle, moving. 1, 2, 3. Emotion from that. Cool, that's working. We're going to change that up, see if you get a different feeling. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Angry. I don't know that they're channeling their best angry. That's okay. Can you also put it in your faces too? And 1, 2, 3. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva I see that look at home in my house too. Viva la musica. Some of them still don't do angry. They're too nice of people. It's okay. Give me one that's very close. Give me one that's very close to that, but slightly different. Joyful. Which actually is produced kind of similarly, but you just change your face. 1, 2, 3. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Now here's the real question. Were you paying attention? Have you heard it enough times? Because you're about to sing it now. Go ahead and stand up. I didn't warn you, did I? 2 and 1, 2. Here we go. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. Okay, you got me. I was about to chew you out for your Italian, but actually your Italian's pretty good. All you do is need to add a hand, and it'll be perfect. 1, 2, and ready, go. Viva, viva la musica. La musica. Viva, viva la musica. Viva la musica. By the way, this piece is a round. So, this side of the room, you're starting. 1, 2, and if I give you time to think, you'll run away. 2, and ready, go. Viva, viva la musica. This side, ready, go. Viva, viva la musica. Viva, viva la musica. Do it again. Viva, viva la musica. Do it again. Viva la musica. Viva, viva la. Hold the last note. Hang on. Hold on to it. Hold your last note. Hold on to it. Hold on to it. Keep holding on to it. Don't die. Make sure you breathe and come back in. And woo! Nice job. And I especially love those of you who've been to this concert before didn't tell any of the new folks what was coming. I really appreciate that for not spoiling the surprise. So next year when it rolls around and you come back to this concert again, do not share it with any of the freshman parents. Just smile at them and go, yeah, welcome. You are now part of the Hoffman Estates High School Choir's tradition. Welcome. Our final piece that we're going to sing for you is called Measure Me Sky, and it's by Elaine Hagenberg. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is actually because our Masterworks concert last year, Illuminare, was completely written by her, Elaine Hagenberg. She's actually really hot right now in the choral world. In fact, this piece is one of the other ILMEA audition pieces, and it's going to be one of the all-state pieces as well. I'm really excited that we can put this together at this level because it's supposed to be for the top like 200 students in the state, and we're chucking through it. However, you may see them pulling up music because 6 weeks isn't enough time to put together from memory a piece that's as complicated as this is. But I don't mind. Honestly, if I can rant at you for one moment, I hate the fact that singers get a bad rap, that musicians always use music. You don't go to a band concert and expect them to play from memory. That would be insane. You don't go to an orchestra concert and expect them to all be playing without music, yet we come to a choir concert and expect them all to be memorized. That's probably because it takes them so long to learn the darn music because they can't read anything that they haven't memorized by the time they're there. We don't do that. We don't buy into that. We learn how to read. These folks behind me aren't singers. They're musicians. And I'm incredibly proud of that. So, we are using the music because we are musicians and we perform better when we have all of our markings, all of the details, and we can give to you all of the things within the song. Is it a goal to get away from it? Eventually, because singing is such a visual thing. But this is Measure Me Sky. Oh, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, you should applaud for Mr. Luswig, because this one's a challenge. Now don't screw it up. Okay.
Measure me sky.
thank you for coming out today to the concert. It's really nice to see all your faces out there. I know we'll be back in the auditorium soon. It's nearly there. We're so close. And I'm looking forward to being there. But honestly, it's really nice to actually get to see all of you. Normally I'm just staring out into the bright lights of the abyss of the auditorium. So thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting them. Thank you for getting into all the different things they do. Thank you for making sure that they keep music in their lives and in their schedule. I don't know how you feel about it. And I saw when you put your hands up, not as many as I thought had been in choir, but how many of you had some kind of experience in music when you were younger? See, there it is. There it is. I've never met an adult who said, oh, I wish my parents had made me practice the piano less. Okay? And yet I've never met a child who says, oh, I really wish my parents would force me to practice more. Right? So remember that. Look back on that. Don't be afraid to keep them here. You will have to fight to make sure they stay here. There's too many things pulling in every direction. So I encourage you to keep them here. Our last piece that we're going to do is kind of a party. This is Bonsai Alba. And if that sounds familiar to you, it is because, how many of you guys have sung Bonsai Alba before? We did it at a 211-54 festival a few years ago. And honestly, with only 6 weeks, we were looking for something that would be fun, that we would enjoy, that we could put together in a snap, and this one fit the bill. So we're going to end with a party, we're going to end with a celebration, and we're going to end with Bonsai Alba. See, since there's the I have one last thing to say. We have a couple of administrators and board members here. If you are here from them, would you stand up and wave just real quick, or at least just wave? Give us a quick wave, and thank you for coming. And we really appreciate it. Honestly, after this concert, I implore you, send a message to someone in the administration in this school district. They get too many messages that are just not pleasant. All they do is solve problems all the time. It would be lovely if you would send them a message saying, thank you. Thank you for making it possible for my child to do this. Pick someone, pick anyone. Send that message. It may be the person that makes all the difference for every one of these kids. You never know.
Vale pele maka kubabana tail, that's my favorite. My phone was halfway in my pocket like this last year. Like that, that shit would have got flying.
That's what I was saying. Are you bringing me a home? All right.
It was very, very nice. I mean, it looks like you were having a blast.
Landed on a chair though. His face is gonna be in it. Say hi! You're so funny.
Yeah, flip it. It goes the other way. Yeah, it's where the camera's facing.
What's that, dude? What? What's up, dude? What's up, brother?
Let's go give it a flash.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You have a good night, all right?
Thank you. You too.